Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pixelmon. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic, ready for another episode, and today might be my favorite Pixelmon episode ever. I'm calling it right now that today is going to be the most epic episode that I've ever recorded. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, just as the rain stops too, that's perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, today we get our, well, we already have a legendary. We already have Lugia that we got from Dylan, but we spawn and capture our first legendary. I spent close to 4 hours grinding this legendary, and I finally have all of the requirements I need in order to go and spawn it. I have an orb of frozen souls, which obviously that took a little bit to get. You need an orb and then an ice stone, I think it's called. You combine them, and then you have to kill 375 Pokemon in order to charge it up. And then once you charge it up, you need to find a frost shrine. Well, this one is, you can get 3 of them, I think. Yeah, there's 3 different types. I chose to get Articuno, which is the frost winged bird. It's gonna be pretty sweet. It's like Lugia, but I think cooler and better. I also did get a cheeky little Master Ball too, so I'm extremely excited. We're not going to mess around at all. We're just going to head straight in and get it done. You can see that my Pokemon are actually a decent level right now. Once I kill this guy, I'll check. But we have a level 70 Charizard, 76 Absol, 71 Gyarados, 61 Bravery, 67 Snorlax, and 70 Lugia. I've been grinding a absolute ton. I've literally just been standing here, and I drop down here to get these guys every once in a while, but mainly the bosses. This boss and that boss over there, you get tons of XP. I did get an XP share, and I'm using that on my fat Snorlax right now, because I'm trying to gear that guy up a little bit. But it's all time. It all just takes time and effort, and you just gotta grind. And when you think you're almost done, you've got about 100 more to go. Alright, so I was exploring 2 or 3 days ago, and then I found this monument, and I need to go back and check the coordinates on the screenshot that I had. I will be right back. I hope it's not too far away. I'm hoping it's within like 5K blocks, but I don't know. I walked pretty far. Alright, it's funny. After legitimately struggling to find where I saved that screenshot for close to 20 minutes, I got it. I finally got it. And the coordinates are 5,300, negative 3,000. So it is a bit of a walk. It's 5K blocks out, a solid 5K. And that's from spawn. We're also 3K blocks away from spawn, but that shouldn't be too tough. Bombs away. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on the hunt for legendaries. I'm going to try to do one legendary per like one every couple episodes now, because it's actually pretty fun grinding them, and it's going to make my starting 6 or my 6 Pokemon, it's going to make them like 1,000 times stronger if I can fill up 2 or 3 of those slots with legendaries. It's going to make it so much better, and I don't know, it's pretty hype. I am actually excited to record this episode right now, just because we're going to spawn in a legendary. I mean, you don't get to do that every day. I was told the Pokemon that I'm going to catch right now, his name's Articuno, I was told that he was one of the easiest legendaries to catch, which is why obviously I wanted to start with him as number 1. Now, of course, we are going to use a Master Ball, so there will be no chance he can escape. When they say easy, I think they refer to how easy it is to catch the Pokemon with other Pokeballs, with like a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball or like a Timer Ball or something like that, depending on your situation. But he's also fairly easy to spawn too. Like, you can spawn him whenever you want at a certain time. It's not like I AFK for 9.5 hours in a certain biome, and he potentially could appear for like 10 minutes max. And if I miss that window, or if I don't record that window, I'm pooched. I'm gone. It doesn't work. And that's why I thought that I would grind this, see how this goes, and next time we'll try to catch something a little more rare. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is that? I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Hold on. I think he wants a piece of this. I want to see what it is. It's definitely not. I don't think it's a Dratini. Oh, no, stay away. Oh no, is it one of the Vipers? Okay, we're just gonna run. Okay, I think it's just the evolution to the Viper, I think it's called. Alright, it's not that rare. I thought it was like a Dratini or something a little bit more rare than that. But of course, it wasn't. Your boy is about 2,000 blocks away, and I'm getting excited. There is a ton of Pokemon that are spawning. I didn't realize this, but this is actually a good way to spawn in Pokemon. Is you literally go out to the middle of the ocean where there's nothing, and then once you come upon these little like islands like this, there's like 10 Pokemon that spawn on each one usually. And I don't know what to call them. I want to call them a monolith, but that's just because I've been playing too much No Man's Sky. But these, the statue, I don't know what they're called, but basically where we're going to place this orb, you need to find one of the 3 of them to spawn one of the 3 birds. Oh wow, there's a bunch of Lapras that just spawned in front of me, which apparently is not rare at all. I thought Lapras was considered a, like, semi-rare Pokemon, but apparently not. Apparently, that was a terrible thing to say, and people were just extremely disappointed in my lack of Pokemon knowledge. But these statue things, they're not that easy to find. I literally flew around for like 2 or 3 hours looking for them, and this was the first one that I found. And it's not even a new one. It's one that somebody has already used, but I can reuse it. Oh, we are getting very, very close. We are in the same biome as this thing now. Okay, can somebody please tell me what these, like, rocks are? I see them in, like, every biome, but I have no clue what they are. I'm not going to use my cords. I can feel it. I'm going to use my, my pokey senses to guide the rest of the way. All right, I lied. I had to use a little bit of my coordinates, but as of right now, I won't use my coordinates. I believe... Oh, there it is! There it freaking is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I spawn in the legendary Pokemon Articunos. You can see that. See, I don't know what it's called, but you can see that it's here. I don't know what the steps are either. I got the Master Ball handy. I'm just gonna place this thing inside of here. Oh, it spawned already. It literally spawned already. All right, we're going bag, we're going Pokeballs, and we're going straight to the Master Ball. There's going to be no room for error. We are just going straight for it. It can't escape. It's a level 72. Holy, that's pretty nuts. There it is. I earned the first, I earned the achievement first legendary and my first legendary as the first one that I caught on my own. Now, I don't know what it means. I think because this orb is in here, I can't use it anymore. I can't reuse it. Because once this is in there, I think this whole thing is basically useless at this point now. But we are going to go ahead and take the leap of faith. But ladies and gentlemen, I am freaking hyped right now. We are going to go back to our place before we go into the PC and check this thing out. Oh, alright, got off Pokemon a little bit early, but I don't know who... I'm trying to decide who I'm going to get rid of in the party. I think Bravery. I think Bravery is going to be the one to go. I want to keep Lugia, but right now, he's not that strong. We'll check his moves. He has Safeguard, which the user creates a protective field that prevents status problems for 5 turns. That's alright. That's okay. Punishment is this attack's power increases the more the target is powered up with stat changes. Yeah, so this one, the punishment, I would rather just a harder hitting dark move, which I'm going to try to grind and get one from a TM. There's Rain Dance, which summons a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns, powering up water type moves. That's cool, but I don't have a water type move. And Extra Sensory is literally the only attack I can use. And the user attacks with an odd, unseeable power. It may also cause the target to flinch. That is like the only one I'm using right now. These other ones are almost completely useless. So if I can get some better moves on my Lugia, I will be keeping him in the party. Because what? I didn't even check. What is he? He's a flying psychic, I believe that is. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's pop up this thing. Oh, there it is. Articuno, level 70. We're going to switch it up with him. I want to leave the Snorlax. Okay, ladies and gents, tell me, how is my team comp right now? The Charizard is good. I'm happy with the Charizard. He hits hard. I've powered up his fire type move, and it's pretty strong. It is Fire Blast. This one. It hits pretty hard. The Shadow Claw is really good, and the Dragon Rage I don't really use. I have my Absol, and my Absol is probably my favorite Pokemon because it has Sucker Punch. This move does so much freaking damage to the bosses. This is my Pokemon that I use to one-shot every single boss, even the orange ones. My Gyarados is pretty sick because he has Dragon Rage, is okay. Bite is pretty good. I'm happy with that because it does a lot of damage to the bosses. And Hydro Pump is super good against the Fire-type Pokemon. Hyper Beam is okay. I don't really use it. But I'm definitely keeping him. So, I don't know. I'm kind of asking, how is Snorlax? Should I keep the Snorlax? Should I keep the Lugia? And the Charizard, maybe I should get rid of. But I think other than that, I'm going to keep them. Actually, we'll check this one first. So my Snorlax, I got him at level 30, and I've just been XP sharing all the way to level 70, just because he doesn't really have that much attack. He has a Body Slam, which does 85 damage. It's not bad, but it doesn't affect the Dark-type Pokemon, or the Ghost Pokemon, I believe. It has Crunch, which that's probably the main move right now. He just learned that. Rest heals yourself up, and Giga Impact doesn't, it does huge damage, but it doesn't affect the Ghost. So I don't know if I should keep him, or tell me some good moves to teach my Pokemon. Like, if you guys have a really good Fire type or the best Water type move in the game, please put that in the comment section down below, because I've been getting really interested in how to make my Pokemon the strongest they can be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, without delaying it now, we're going to go into summary. It is a flying ice Pokemon named Articuno. Are you sure you want to disable leveling? Oh my god, definitely not. I saw L and R for left and right, not level and rename. Oh man, I almost stopped this Pokemon from leveling up. Alright, let's see. As a Tailwind, the user whips a turbulent wind that ups the speed of all party Pokemon for 4 turns. Okay, that one's, it's okay. I'm probably not going to use it because I don't really fight with teams. Agility, the user relaxes and lightens its body to move faster and sharply boost the attack stat. Again, I don't really use moves that boost my stats. I just use moves that do damage. Because I don't know. It's like, I can't figure out what's the most efficient way to heal your attack, or to raise your attack and then attack, or just attack twice. You know what I mean? Like, that's the strategy that I always have in my head. Do I waste this move powering up my Pokemon when I can just use the same attack twice and obviously kill it? I'll do double the damage. I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon master. I started playing this game like a month and a half ago, and I'm just starting to get into it now. All right, Powder Snow. The user attacks with a chilling gust of powdery snow. It may also freeze the target. Okay, it does 40 damage with 100 accuracy. That is okay. I forget what ice is good against. Oh, looking up that type chart again. Okay, so he would be good against grass, ground, and flying type Pokemon. Oh, and dragon type. So if we ever need to take out a dragon Pokemon or flying type, he is actually going to be really good. And we have Gust, which does also low damage, does 40. Oh, that is weak. A gust of wind is whipped up by the targets and launched at the targets to inflict damage. Okay, he doesn't have the best moves, I will be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is... What is the best flying ice type move? What is the best Pokemon, or sorry, the best move that I can put on this Pokemon to make him the strongest that I can be? All right, ladies and gentlemen, sticking on the legendary theme of this episode, we are going to continue the talk about legendaries and the plan, or my future plans for this series and for my progression through the game. Now, the first Pokemon on the list, I am just on the PokemonMod.com wiki. It's pretty good. If you ever have any questions about that, just hop on there, or any questions you do, just ask it. Just say Pixelmon, and then like an item or a move or whatever it is, and there's usually help on the web. It's a pretty popular game, and a lot of people post online about it. So the 3 birds that you can get is Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, which is the Articuno is obviously the flying ice, Zapdos is the flying electric, and Moltres is the flying fire Pokemon, which is pretty cool. If I find any of the other shrines, that's what they're called, shrines. I could not think of that word. I was completely having a mental fart, just a complete brain fart, and I couldn't think of the word shrine for some reason. But if I find any of those other shrines along with another Master Ball and another orb, I will be grinding those again, because I think that's the only really good use to use for an orb. The next Pokemon is Mew and Mewtwo. This is a cloning device. If I go to a desert and AFK for probably 12 to 14 plus hours, there is a small chance that I can get a Mew. If I capture the Mew, it has 3 attempts to clone into a Mewtwo, but if they fail all 3... Wait, this says insert fossil. Okay, this might not be the cloning device. I may look like an idiot, but this looks like the fossil thing. This may be the... I don't know. One of these devices on this server clones Mewtwo's, or clones Mews into Mewtwo's, but I don't know. Dylan said that nobody on the server has one yet, or maybe 1 or 2 people have them, but they're super rare, like just crazy rare. The next thing to go to is Raikou. Now, the next 3 Pokemon are, I don't know what they're called, but I think they're classified as a group of Pokemon too. It's Raikou, Entei, and Suicune? Okay. Don't hate me for the pronunciation on that word. But you can find them in extreme hills, a beach, or a savanna. Now, I think I might go for that, to be honest. The Raikou looks pretty cool, but it only spawns in dawn or dusk, which obviously lowers the spawn rates, because if it's in day or night, it will not spawn. It's only spawnable in that like 5 minutes of dawn and dusk. The other Pokemon you can spawn in day and night, but I don't know. I might have to AFK on an extreme hills or a beach fairly soon. The Lugia is in the deep ocean. That is the one that probably was fairly hard to get. You need to AFK in a deep ocean, and then once one spawns, you fly up in the air and capture it. There is Oho, Celebi, and then there's Regirock, Regice, Registeel, and Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, and Regigigas. And I'm trying to decide, ladies and gentlemen, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon in Pixelmon? Please tell me, because I don't know, I'm on the fence. I want to go for Regigigas, because he looks pretty crazy, but I know there's a big process in order to get him. But I also want to go for Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. Groudon may be the next one. I may have to AFK in a desert hills during the day, during many days probably, and see if he spawns. I'm going to grind and see if I can get another Master Ball, though, because if I do spend 12 to 15 hours AFKing somewhere, and it's not like you can AFK and then come back and, oh, if it spawned, it spawned. No, it's like you AFK and you sit by your computer and you babysit your computer with one eye on your Minecraft at all times. And if it pops up in chat that Groudon, the legendary Pokemon, has just spawned, you have like less than 10 minutes to get down there, get that guy, and obviously capture him before he disappears, because they will disappear. They have a spawn rate and a despawn timer, and that would just be heartbreaking. I would be so sad if I spent all of those hours and then and that didn't work. So that's why I'm going to try to grind out another Master Ball, and we'll see how that goes. What the heck is this? When you ride the Pokemon, you actually, I don't know if the hitbox is weird or your riding hitbox is weird, but I'm wearing this bird as a head. That's a little creepy. He's like carrying me by his claws. He just grabs me by the neck and carries me anywhere I want to go. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pixelmon. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see more episodes like this, please tell me in the comment section down below. You guys have been helping out an absolute ton in my comment section lately, just helping me with learning all of the new stuff and getting into this game. And I'm having a lot of fun, and I want to thank you guys so much for that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one.